Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome everybody. Good to see you all here. Welcome to a little bit of a first look at a game that I've been waiting for a little bit now, called Industry Giant 4.0. There's been a lot of these industry games over the years, OpenTTT for example. We've also got Transport Fever, and we've also got like games like Captain of Industry, Factorio, and many more. Oh, hold on. Let me do something real quick. But we can fix this. Hold on. There, that might be better. Okay, yes, but yeah, so we've got ourselves another industry game coming out sometime this year, so I'm really looking forward to it whenever it drops in 2024. Toplets, the same folks who are publishing like Medieval Dynasty, and a lot of those Dynasty games are also publishing this one, but looks very cool. If you'd like to play it yourself, you can jump onto Steam and then just click under where it says, well, the release date of the game, there'll be a big old green rectangle, click on Request, and then you should be able to be granted access to it. Looks like it'll be a multiplayer game, although here it says single player. When I fired it up to test it, it did say multiplayer, so that's pretty cool. So we'll have an actual, finally, multiplayer, you know, city builder. Like, I guess the goal will be to build cities by supplying them with things from your industries, like you would, in fact, in Transport Fever 2, but finally we have ourselves some multiplayer. So it looks like not only are we managing the factories, but we also get to build roads and things like that. It looks really cool. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of like City Skylines, but Transport Fever. We've got airplanes here, we got trains, planes, automobiles, big O factories. So if you're a big fan of Transport Fever, if you like City Skylines, if you like any factory automation game, this certainly could be one for you. Let's check out the trailer. I'm not sure how big or what we could do yet in the playtest, but I'm very excited. And these mines and things look really cool too. And we've been playing a lot of Out of Ore lately in construction sims, so this is a nice little more tycoon city builder to mix up the simulation. So let's watch some of these videos and see what lies in store for us whenever it'll come out. Let's check it out. Oh, this definitely feels like a City Skylines intro. I'm not seeing a lot of trees in the world. Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, that town's starting to grow. This game looks fun. You love the previous games? Yeah, I remember playing an Industry Giants game a long time ago, but I don't remember when or which one. It was a long time ago, though, like maybe 12 plus years ago, maybe? The road building looks cool, though. And frickin' trains. Yeah. Okay, that looks cool. Let's keep watching a few more because I want to see what else we can do. Because if we can have airplanes, I hope we can also maybe transport passengers, but that goes a little bit away from the industries part, but still. Oh, they're actually building an industry there, a farm. What if this will have realistic vehicles? Like actual brands. Oh, that says Mac. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there might be real brands. And I think this game starts in 1950. So it's kind of more modernized. Which means trucks will be a little bit more powerful too. Everything won't have to go via train. Launching into early access in 2024. Okay. We'll see how that goes. All right, there's one more trailer. I do want to see that. Might be a little teaser. It looks good though. Some of these images look really nice. I love the barge on the river. Oh, and some of those big O dump trucks. Hell yeah. Oh, what's up, Harry? Yeah, if you want to get this game, by the way, again, reminder, folks, this is now available for playtest. You can go on Steam and just quickly hit the little request button. For me, it says play now, but for you, it should say like request access. And it does look like this will be multiplayer. Although it says single player here, it does seem like it'll be single multiplayer when we launch. Also, it looks like they're having a big O publisher sale. So definitely, I highly recommend Sengoku Dynasty, and even more than that, Medieval Dynasty. They've been outstanding. And I haven't had a chance to play Serum, but I heard that was cool. And then Lumberjacks Dynasty and Farmers Dynasty are a little... And I don't know about this Wild West game, but I think we played that one. But I know they changed it. It was like a lot different than what it is now, so I'll have to see on that one. But they made some big changes. All right, let's jump in. Yeah, Golden Oldies coming back, Industry Giant, Civilization. I really wish SimCity was back around. I mean, honestly, there's a place for SimCity to come back now that City Skylines had some rough patches, but we need more competitive city builders, you know what I mean? Like, as in they're competing with each other. I would love that. Okay, we have ourselves a single player and multiplayer. There it is. And then loading and options, too. It did say something about cloud sharing, so maybe there'll be some workshop support here, but this definitely looks good. This also makes me want to play a lot more of Captain of Industry, but that feels more of a survival game because you're trying to, like, escape that island instead of just, like, having a wonderful little settlement or whatnot. But, yeah, look at that big old quarry there. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's see what we can do. 3x3 Rag to Riches, 4x4 Rivals. Oh, there's like 2 different game modes here. And budgets, too. Okay. Oh, company philosophy. No specific... Oh, I wonder what the hell that means. 3x3 Rags to Riches. An introduction to the game with reduced industries and goods. Learn to become an industry giant and take your first step towards real riches. Construct an agricultural farm. Build an agricultural farm in northern farms or southern farms and connect it to the existing road network using any road. Interesting. Let's see what this is all about. 3x3 Rags to Riches. An introduction to the game with reduced industries and goods. Learn to become an industry giant and take your first step towards real riches. Construct an agricultural farm. Build an agricultural farm in northern farms or southern farms and connect it to the existing road network using any road. Interesting. Let's see what this is all about. I'm not hearing any, like, music. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's pause. Okay, zone visibility. Well, let's take a look around before we do that. Oh. Oh, I like that. We could actually see the depth of the water. That's cool. Let's take a look at the game. How does it look? It looks pretty good. For a game where you're mostly going to be playing, like, zoomed out because you're building stuff. So I guess it may be more of a scenario, but there's probably a free play mode, obviously. Oof. That barn is not... Okay, that area needs to be flattened. These are some big hills, though. Rabbit's Rock. Oh, cool. They marked like a landmark? Oh, Rabbit's Peak. Whoa, they built windmills up there? It'd be hell to do maintenance all the way up there. Pretty. This kind of reminds me of like China's coastline or like Vietnam or something. Rough rocks like that. Very pretty. We got a big old road here. The lump. Okay. You can name your zones, I guess. Okay. All right. This overlay shows the division of the map into zones. The game's map is divided into zones. If the overlay is activated, it shows whether the construction of buildings is possible. Zones also determine how much the construction could cost and what resources are available, how cities grow, and much more. Boundaries of zones do not change during the course of the game, but their properties may change due to the advantage or disadvantages. Okay. Click on a zone to learn more about it. Got it. Hey, Cozy Joe, thank you very much for the 5. You bought Galaxy Burger? Oh, good. Actually, the developers just the other day sent over a bunch of keys for us as well to do that. So we may do some more giveaways here on the channel. So I'll have to figure out if our mods are around, I'll ask them to take care of that so I can keep streaming, and then they'll drop some keys in our Discord for everybody. So ! Discord, join the Discord. Cool stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah, I requested my key for this game a while ago. I hit request access like maybe a week ago, but they must be giving out access today, so maybe it'll come out in waves. Look at those pretty trees. And look, oh, look at that. Wait, I thought we were in the 50s. These cars are like from the 20s and 30s. Well, that's a little closer. We started out in 1950 exactly, so... Wait a minute, hold on. Are those LEDs in 1950? I think they just used to use one giant light bulb back in the day. Okay, click on a zone. All right, let's click on this town. Town buildings house potential customers for the company's business. Buildings consider all spots within their reach when shopping and then decide whether and in which to shop based on the store's rating. The larger a building is, the more capacity of the shop is used. Oh, okay, so we're selling, yeah, that makes sense. We're selling to retail stores with our goods. So they're buying in bulk from us. Depending on the town and the level of expansion of the building, requirements may vary. If the needs are met long enough, the building levels up and new needs arise. Okay, that makes sense. Very typical. Towns. This window provides an overview of the total needs of houses in the city. Needs change with different seasons. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So there's different things that they want in different seasons. That's very cool, actually. So no matter what type of year it is, they want fruit and vegetables. And then more in the winter, they want wood shavings. Actually, they seem to be the same. You'd think they would request more wood, though, in like the fall and winter. But, alright, that makes sense. Alright, that's actually cool, though, that they will switch. So there's a grocery store here and a hardware store in this town, so that's what we got to supply. I think we're starting with farming first, so we'll do the fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay. If the needs of the individual houses are met, they will move on up a level. The city, on the other hand, builds new buildings. On average, if all houses have well-met needs, the houses are built. Yeah, Cozy Joe, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Oh, and also Ibstone, thank you very much for the hundo. Appreciate it.
Rap, hey. Raptor
Hey.
thanks for your playthrough of Galaxy Burger.
Yes.
I bought it and been enjoying it so much. _rap love : _rap salute : _rap Raptoria.
Yes. Thank you very much for the support. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah. Cool. All right, if all houses have well-met needs, new houses are built. When the town fills a zone, it grows into an adjacent zone. This may also change the parameters of this zone. Oh, okay. So when a town will only grow here, and then once it's filled that, then it'll start building in another zone. Okay, so cities can grow forever, maybe? Or maybe they won't build where there's heavy industry zoned. Well, that's a nature... Oh, no. Oh, okay, so only if it says no town zone. So they'll expand west then, either to east side, which apparently is west. Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Now what do they want me to click on? Oh, I guess we'll do what's in the upper right corner. Okay, let's build an agricultural farm. There's our agricultural farm. There's our company details. Can buy vehicles there and set lines too, okay. So there's already a farm there, but we're building our own farm. But we could only do so up here. Well, I guess there's already a farm there, so let's build across the street from this guy. We'll assert dominance. So does the money change based on the landscape? No, so there's like no terraforming cost to flatten. And how do we rotate? Take a look here. I don't hear any music in this game, so let's put on SnowRunner's music again for the millionth time. No, SimCity 4. We'll put on SimCity 4. There we go. That'll be good. Take it from the top. Okay, where are we? Key bindings, rotate. Rotate construction, Q and E, okay. I don't see that on the screen, so I had to look that up. I wonder if we need to put farm fields around the farm, though. This guy's got some fields. Unless we're using greenhouses. But I'm going to put it down here where it's more flat. I want things to look nice. There we go. Okay, so I guess time will have to pass for that to be constructed. Congratulations, you successfully placed the farm. Don't forget to connect it to the road network. You can always pause the game by pressing space or the pause button at the bottom of the screen. Let your set up. Let's set up your first production. Okay, yep. Set up production for unpackaged fruit. Go to the production tab of the farm and place 5 fields in the vicinity of the farm. Yeah, okay, so we got to add fields to it. Okay, so we can build across the street. All right, so that's going to be interesting. So most of this was wasted by the mountain. And also, apparently we could build in a different zone? So the farm could be placed on the edge of one zone and then be placed in another. Okay. Now they said unpackaged fruit, so if I place a field, is that for fruit? Question mark. They also want me to build a road. Let's build our roads first. How do we build a road? I'll build a regular old road there. Oh, looks like there's dirt roads that connects the city together. What's up, Andy? Hey Raptor, what's your favorite game of all time? There's a real-time strategy game that I love called World in Conflict. And every couple of years on the channel, I get the itch to play it again. And then I just do like a whole video series like every 2 to 5 years. So it's an old game published, I think, by Sierra. And now the developer of that called Massive Entertainment or Massive Games or something. I think it was Massive Entertainment. They were purchased by Ubisoft and now they're working on the... They worked on the Division series for a while. Now I think they're working on maybe Rainbow Six Siege or something. I don't know. But great game series. Well, great game. I wish it had a series, but damn, I love that game tremendously. How does it work when we build roads? Can we build nodes? Oh, you can kind of curve it a little bit. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that system, but all right, that turned out good. Let's build another road this way. Okay, the road system's all right. There'd be bonus points if you could actually see construction equipment. All right, let's build it like that. Obviously, that road was much more expensive, but it's probably faster for the trucks. Wonder if we can we upgrade roads that are not ours? No. So roads that are owned by the city or the state or whatever, we can't upgrade. Okay, so they want us to place 5 fields. Roads. Try to make these nice and straight with the road here. Oh, so we could build them on like the edge of the circle. So really, you can wow, you can really go far outside the circle. We're gonna make this perfect, man. I want it to look nice. One of the things about these transport games is I used to never care about how things would look, and now more than ever I care more about like the form than the function, especially if we're playing like OpenTTD and stuff. And that translates well into like Parkitect and like Planet Coaster, where it's like, yeah, I used to just build cool roller coasters, but I didn't care about building the station buildings, and now I care just as much about the station as I do the whole ride. But here in these industry games, usually it's a little easier to make like function than form. Like they don't give as many decorative options, but they do give a lot of options for optimization, transportation, delivery, that kind of thing. Oh, Agricultural Farm 1. We could rename our farm. Alright, chat, what are we going to name our farm? Build a little dirt road out here, too. Does look like we could build Bear Paradise. Building has overlapping collisions. I think we have to build it a little far away from the fields. I assume what's happening here is the dirt road is small, but if we go to upgrade it, it'll probably be a larger road, so it's probably giving a lot of extra space on either side for the upgrades. Beans to the future. Oh, let's build a little road there. That just looks nice. Farm to table industries. McFly Farms, alright. Let's go with that. Okay, cool. Alright, set up production for unpackaged fruit. Okay, go to the production tab, place 5 fields, then use the first production line to set up unpackaged fruit for production. Add production line. No, add production, okay. Unpackaged fruit, okay. Select. Save changes. Perfect! You've successfully set up your first production line. The production of your first fruits needs some time to start. Once the next batch cycle starts, you'll see a green bar in your production line starting to fill. Once it's full, your first fruits will be ready for to be transported to the city. In the meantime, we should get a grocery store, set up a grocery store to sell the fruits in. Okay. Construct a grocery store. I thought this town already had one. I thought we were just going to be selling to the stores. Okay. I guess we're in charge of retail too. Okay. Ooh. Ah, that's cool. Get a big old grocery store. Oh, that's a good spot to put it there. We'll build it right meow. OBS Orchards. Content Farms. Oh yeah, I should have went with that one. Okay, so now the store is going to build. It's going to take a little bit of time. We could name it, though. Okay, I need a name for our store. Grocery store. Garlic and olive oil? Oh, that's a good name, too. That sounds like a podcast between two people who like to cook. Purchase and consume. Current error. Production cannot start during batch? Awesome, your grocery store is built and ready to sell goods. Now we need to set up a truck transportation line to deliver your freshly produced fruits to the store. Start by building a truck depot. Alright, I'm just going to do what the tutorial tells me. It's my first time playing, so whatever. If there's a problem, chalk it up to the game. How the hell do I build a truck depot? Ah, there it is. Okay. Ooh, that's a big brother. That is a big old trucking company. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna leave the town alone. I want to ignore that because I want the town to grow. Maybe we'll build it here near the farm, but like near other industries too. Well, you know what we're going to call this one. I'll build it right there. You know what we're calling this. I can't put in an apostrophe. Oh, wait. It shows up after I type it in. What the hell? Alright, Tucker Hat Truckin'. That's what we'll call it. Perfect. Okay, so now we'll just wait until that's done. Almost done. The last two things we need to do is to set up a truck transport line and then buy vehicles that will transport your goods. Open the lines menu by pressing L or click the lines button on the bottom of the screen. Also, I don't know if they had windmills in 1950 like this. I'm just thinking about this now. I'm pretty sure they were not a thing. Unless this is Europe. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh boy, that's a lot of tutorial. Sign a vehicle contract. You mean to buy a vehicle? Oh. Contract to buy a vehicle? 4 wagons, 8 wagons. Wait, are we buy? Oh, we're buying. Are we buying trailers and trucks? Mac A20 trailer, Mac A20 semi-trailer, Mac A20. Or is this both? Okay, a picture here would be really helpful to know what the hell I was buying. Like, I could only imagine that the Mac A20 is us buying a Mac truck and then also like a dry van trailer. And then this could be like a flatbed trailer. I don't know what the hell we're buying. I'm just going to click the semi-trailer one. And then we'll click that depot. I guess we'll buy one. Or what the hell am I doing? If I click vehicles and click buy vehicle, then it goes to the contract screen. Let's see if, I don't know, maybe the truck has to drive in from off map or something? There's all these tutorials, but honestly, I don't feel like reading all that text. It should literally, all this to explain how to click 3 buttons. It should be buy, assign, and go. That's basically all it should be. Let's make a new road line then. Let's click on the... Select truck depot. You mean Tucker Hat, okay. Stop, so you're going to go from McFly Farms and pick up fruits, and then go to the grocery store. Oh, keep or load. Yeah, load, unload. Okay, perfect. That should be what we want. Okay, then. See, all that text wasn't needed to explain that. Gee. I guess prior knowledge of Anno 1800 with the whole loading, unloading thing, but that was so... Alright, very nice. You've set up a first truck line and selected what the line will transport. You can always go back to your line and add more stops or more goods to be transported by going to the lines menu or clicking any industry shop line is connected to, and switch to the station tab. Click on the name of a line to enter a timetable window. There's just one more thing that needs to be done before we get our first hard-earned money. We need to buy vehicles that will deliver your goods to the grocery store. To do so, click on the truck depot. I thought I did. Like the Mac A20 semi-trailer. Set the amount... Wait. I think I already ordered one. I think it's already on the way. Oh, they want us to buy 6. Okay. So then are we just paying more money if we have a shorter delivery time? We'll buy 5. That's interesting. So when you buy a vehicle, you don't get it right away. It takes a little bit of time. Yeah, Industry Giant 4. Yeah, that's what we're playing now. Oh my god, look at all this text. You now own your first small fleet. Before you... I'm just going to briefly read this. Before you can continue, so just go back to your farm and take a closer look at the production tab. You should be able to continue on your own. Train routes can be set up the same way as truck routes, but need a train depot and trains to work. Continue completing milestones on the map and get some more guidance, or feel free to experiment with your current setup. And most importantly, enjoy the game. Okay. Wall of small text is not very enjoyable. They need a voice actor. Just hire somebody to voice act. Alright, construct a logging camp. Oh, there's rail. Okay. Lump forests. Where's a road to connect to? Here? What if there's terraforming? Okay, so now we got to build a sawmill, so we probably got to transport it there. Alright, construct the sawmill. Shocking. What if I volunteer for voice acting? In this? I don't know. I don't want to hear my own voice in a game. Well, except for the, yeah, from Dave the Diver. Well, we could put a sawmill here, but then we got to transport stuff a long way via truck. We have 24 million, but I have no idea how much a train is going to be. This building alone is 3.5 million. So maybe we better just keep with trucks. There are 3 rail lines there, though. So they're definitely hinting at, hey, loser, build a rail line. But really? 3? Well, actually, what? Like 6 platforms? That's crazy. Also, I don't think I could... What I'd like to do is move this road to the left then, like build a road over here. If I can build the logging camp, but... Now I kind of want to do rail. Damn it. They've got me with trains. I guess we could have the train cross the road. Why did the train cross the road? Yeah, we need nuke power. Actually, it would be cool if we could do a coal mine to a coal power plant or something. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, let's build that there. Alright, well, let's go with trains then. How are the trucks doing? There's all these alerts, but according to the game, we did everything right. Like, not enough vehicles in the depot, line throughput limited. Like, do we need more? They told me to get 6. Pretty trees. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Now, wait a minute. Those are just flatbeds. That's not even... There's nothing even... That's just a frame. And no vehicle sounds? Come on now. These should be in dry vans. Can't even see inside the store. The windows all like tinted. Yeah, I guess all of our fruit fell out of the trailer. Well, I got to see something on the trailers to know that it's actually working. Are we even transporting anything? I bought the trailer that they told me to, the semi-trailer one. Capacity 229 out of 500. So they must be delivering. Because it's got some fruit there. Unless the competitors could deliver to our grocery stores too. Well, let's go back to the logging camp then. Don't worry about that other stuff later. We're just learning. Was that a lot of 1200 parked at the grocery store? A little Polish car? Oh my, oh my god. Let's go drifting, bruh. Well, what's interesting is this game is taking place in 1950. So some of these cars are a little sus. Like, okay, these are, that looks applicable. These look more like they're the 60s in the Soviet Union. That's definitely like a British 50s, 60s car. Probably more 60s. But hold on a second. What in the Ronald Reagan administration is this? I'm freaking out. Okay. Let's see what we can do with trains. Now, is there any way to prevent this from happening? Please say yes. Is there a way to raise the... Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We can actually raise the line. Beautiful. What's up, Benji? So all I want to do is just build a nice little curve over the highway to the other side. It's going to become a nightmare, though. No, that rail land, that's pretty cheap to build. We got 20 million bucks. This is going to cost us only 15,000 to build a little curve like that. Also, I'm assuming that the trains must just immediately do that thing that they always do in these games where they just go forward and backwards on a shuttle and don't have to like turn around or anything, no matter what kind of train it is. Do they have switches so you could switch the tracks? I don't see anything like that. Yeah. I absolutely... Oh. How can you let something like this happen? Look at this. A lot of people in the chat just balled up their fists, you know? Like, you're telling me I want to come out of the station, go down, and then go. This ain't a roller coaster. Yes, yes. We're now may as well change the name of the game. We're playing the Planet Coaster 2 early preview. That's really what we're doing. This is a crime. Also, you know what would be nice in a game like this? I think even chat, doesn't Transport Fever 2 have this where you do like you can blueprint it first, like you click and like build it, and then you can confirm it. Like I think you get to lay it out, and then when you're happy with it, then you hit like the check mark, and then it'll build. So it costs you nothing until you're satisfied. Then you hit go. It does? Okay. I'm just gonna start back at the beginning. So this means this is going to be the type of game where you got to lay out inch by inch the tracks to not... I mean, maybe some people didn't really care about that and it was just fine, but I mean... Industry coaster, yeah. But I don't want it going up that high either. Like, what the hell? Maybe I should build this in reverse. That might be better. Wait, it just... Well, that's nice, but it goes across the 2-lane, 4-lane highway. So if I could build this, but then make that section that crosses the highway, if I could, you know, build up to a bridge, that'd be perfect. I don't think I could delete this road. I don't think the game will let me do that. Oh, it will. What the hell? Didn't I try to do that before? Oh, maybe that was the earlier tutorial part. Okay. But what I'd really like to do is, rather than delete the road, is have the train just cross over the road. But you're right, let's do it that way. Let's have the road go over the railroad. And what I'd like to do is some terraforming here, so I could maybe make the road go down slightly. So that way it would be cool if the train line could just be flat. Or sorry, the train line could be, yeah, flat with a bridge over the highway, and then the highway just kind of goes down and then back up. But I don't see any way to terraform, which is terrible. Yeah. Also, what would be nice in this option would be to, if there were some sort of way to make the turns, like if there was some sort of a, like if I held control and scroll wheel up or down, I could like control the intensity of the curve for the train or something. God, do I still hate this. Why would you do that? So now what I want to do is delete this. It's so hard because, like, to connect these two things, we have to zoom out. But then to see if the tracks don't get screwed up, we got to zoom in. So here's what we'll do now. So now what we'll do is we'll delete this section. I know, we're all mad, I know. And then we're just going to try this. How can the game let that happen? Dude, we have to build it small section by section. That's the only way this bridge is going to get done. Otherwise, it tries to go down. Are you kidding? Oh, that's still going up, dude. What I really liked about Transport Fever as well is you could choose between whether or not, and there's some mods for City Skylines that lets you do that too, where where to like make the ground level or put a bridge there. Or like a, I don't know. In order to get this flat, I gotta build like the world's biggest bridge. I want more tools so I can tell if something is straight or whatever. I mean, look at that. I just want a flat. Is there any options to make that better? There just seems to be a raise in lower height, and that's about it. If only there was some light terraforming. Yeah, I don't think we have any terraforming in this game. What if I go straight out? And then what we also need is, like, I want to be able to hit shift or control and then lock this to like 90 degrees or whatever. Like, make sure that this is perfectly straight. Wait a minute. Holding shift is doing something. Wait, what is that? Okay, wait. Holding shift was making a bridge or something. Hold on. What control was that? Just hitting shift alone was... It's not even listed here, but it was trying to make some sort of a bridge? What was that tool? Controls should be on the screen while you're building. Okay. So here... It doesn't say anything about that in the controls or when we're building, but if I hit control... Oh my god, or shift. If I hit shift, oh, that's all I had to do? Why didn't it say that? All we had to do was hit shift and it actually builds a level. Oh, thank god. Okay, that's still not exactly what I wanted, but honestly, in comparison, this is... That's what... Oh, okay, that's better. But how come there's not a control for that? Like, literally in key bindings, there's nothing to tell you about that. So that was an accidental find. So if you hit shift, it will actually make a decent bridge. So there's derp or decent. Derp or decent. Those are your two options. Okay. So hold shift and it'll de-derpify. Okay. Yeah, it levels the track with shift. Now let's try to make it incline with a road. Secret key bindings. Apparently, I mean, it didn't show it on screen, or it wasn't in the, you would have had to have played another game to know that secret, or stumble upon it. Like I said before, I want to make, you know, form and function. I want things to look nice and realistic. As best as we can. I mean, there are some limitations to that, but... What's up, Space Runner? Now the problem is I don't know how high something has to be. And tries to build a support beam on the damn rail tracks. I still wouldn't be happy with that bridge anyway. Also got to be kind of a curve in it. Well, what if we just had to go this way a little bit? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's kind of nice. So the problem here is that it tries to make bridge supports where it can't support. So then you gotta like babysit it a little bit. So we can manipulate that with where we put the nodes. So the node is where a support beam will be. But then if I click the support, will be on the track. And this is important to do because I think, honestly, if you're building a railroad track at a game like this, and the traffic has to stop at the railroad crossing, and your vehicles are using that, anytime anything has to stop, you're losing money. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids. Damn it. Okay. Can we dig tunnels? Good question. Yes. And, you know, I hate that how that's a better solution in, like, City Skylines sometimes, and a lot of these games to hide ugly bridges. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've made a tunnel to avoid an ugly bridge. Also, this is as far down as we can zoom. The game only lets us go like that. That's our camera panning. So many games where we have to work around pathing systems and not build freely, but there's always like a secret mode or like a secret technique, and it shouldn't be that way, dude. Didn't have to be like a Shaolin monk in order to understand these systems. Study 10,000 years in order to build decent pathways in Parkitect. I mean, in Planet Coaster. Luckily, they're fixing that in the new one, but you know what I mean. Are you kidding me? Why would the support... Why would you move the support back? I almost had it, and then it's like, tee-hee, watch this. I'm okay with that. I actually am okay with that. Why is there a bush on my road? Okay, now let's build ourselves a train depot. Oh, that's what that building was. Okay. I saw this from the trailers. So... we could build it over here and then send it through the sawmill. There's not some pretty big footprints for these buildings and very small spaces to work in. But I like the challenge of the large build. I always feel like the large buildings are more accurate, rather than like when you build a train depot that's a 1x1 square. But then a train can be like 14 squares long. What? How does that work? Just fights you at every turn. You could just feel like the regulation and the safety and all that stuff. Where we hide behind safety. Thank God. And look at this. This was acceptable. But the other logical thing I was doing, whoa, you're out of control, Buster. But here, oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can just let the track go below the actual soil. Fine. Trains have been known to go off-road all the time. Anyway. Alright, we need to build a hardware store now. We just call this place Weird Al's. And of course the universal symbol for a hardware store, 3 shovels on a weather vane. Not a hammer. Construct a food processing plant. Food? I haven't finished the damn line with the... Wait, I haven't even finished the other thing. It wanted me to build a hardware store, but nothing about connecting the sawmill to the hardware store? We're not even done. Place forest. Boy, yeah. No other trees out there that we could possibly cut down. Let's bulldoze all these trees in order to place a forest. They're getting in our way. Got to get all these gross natural trees out of the way for our beautiful artificial trees. Okay, it only let me build 3. Hey, Balmer. Release date for the game yet? Well, it looks like it'll be sometime this year, but no actual date. Maybe it'll be delayed. It's playtest now, and we're in like late August, so I would imagine maybe October. All these structures that require flat land, and then you can't flatten the land. Let's go with the 4-wagon. Actually, let's save just in case. How do I minimize this? Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Well, first of all, line 1, and I wish they were all color-coded. That would be nice. That's our fruit line. Oh, I see. There's rail lines and road lines. Global events in the game. Okay, I wonder what that could be. Okay, so we want this one to send trains to logging camp to sawmill. Okay, and then pick up logs. Wait, what's cartons? Oh, producible at sawmill. Oh, okay. So this will produce carton. Is that a paper product? That doesn't make sense. But wood planks and wood shavings are available there. And it did say that wood shavings were required by the end of the year. Oh, is it? Oh, it's actually becoming autumn now. You can see the trees changing. Where do we see the month? Fall 1950, okay. And if we click on the town, oh, there they go. They are different. Wood shavings to heat their house? I don't know what the hell. Alright, let's see how the trains work. Oh, and then we got to connect this via road. Yeah, that worked. And then we gotta wait for like the countdown timer or whatever for a vehicle to be delivered. But if we lower that timer, it costs more. So hell, you may as well buy a vehicle right away and then just pause it before you set up the line. Yeah, it looks like this is just a... Yeah, now it's an intersection. I couldn't really build like an on-ramp or anything like that. Did I tell this line to go? I think lines are on by default. One error. Not enough vehicles in depot. Line throughput limited. Not enough vehicles available in depot? Or not enough vehicles transporting? Well, regardless, it didn't look like enough people were buying from the grocery store anyway for it to like be worth transporting more stuff. Yeah, trains indeed. Yeah, this does remind me of City Skylines' old setup, but it definitely feels like we're playing Transport Fever. Yeah, there's videos on News Cycle on the channel. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Now our trucks are transporting stuff? Okay, so when they've got something to transport, unless that's a competitor that popped up. No, that's us. Okay, so we got vehicles actually transporting. That's kind of weird though. Like they'll drive around with nothing on their trailer, and then I guess depending on what they're transporting, then the trailer just morphs into whatever the hell they're transporting. So in this case, dry vans for fruits. They pull into the little... Oh yeah, okay. And what the hell? He flips around immediately rather than just going up that way. Alright, what about the train? Did I buy a line? Train for the line. Vehicles on route 0. Select vehicle I can't. Was not delivered yet. Lucky Mexican, thank you very much for the 54 months as a bear cub. Hello, Raptorians. Hope everyone is having a great day. Same to you, man. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. All that good stuff. Here's some things that we could transport in the game. Alright, we got alcohol, cotton, leather, meat products, milk products, unpackaged eggs, unpackaged fruit, Vegetables. We got wheat products, and wood. There's got to be more than that, though. I'd assume that's probably all we could make in 1950. Vehicles 1. Okay, so now we have a vehicle in there. So can I attach it to the line? Vehicles on route 0. It must just mean that there's a vehicle on the way. Train 1. Can I select a line for it? And by the way, we can only buy a train with a predetermined set of cars. So it's either train A with 4 cars or train B with 8 cars. We can't, like, specialize. Oh, here we go. No sound for it. Now, when we order a vehicle, it's got, like, it takes time for the vehicle to be, like, delivered. You don't get it right away. And if you lower that time, like, you can select, by default it's 10, but you can, like, lower that time, and of course it costs way more money. This train was like 300,000, I think. Cool colors, I guess. There should be a lot of logs waiting here. But I'm not sure if the logs here are any indication of how many are actually waiting or if it's just an animation. Let's see if they disappear. Nothing. Awesome. Oh, because I had to set up a production. Well, what the hell else am I going to make? TVs? It's a freaking forest. Cut down some trees. It's like you're a logging camp. Boy, what do we make here? Silver spoons. But then I got to set up a route to deliver stuff this way. I think I'd like to go with the train, but with the road already existing and going right to the town, I think we'll just have the Tucker Hat Trucker Co. come pick up from here and then go back. Ravi, thank you very much for the 17 months as a bear cub. Thank you very much. Appreciate the long-term support. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, this time the thing should pick up logs. They want me to construct the food plant, but I don't want to do that until we're done with this. Also, I assume what they're going to do is make me take the fruits and then change it from going to the grocery store to the fruit plant or whatever. Okay, where's the train? Where the hell did the train go? Wait, it's just sitting there? Can't it just turn around? Emma, thank you very much for the 8-month streak as a member. Thank you very much for your support. Go to logging camp and pick up 1,000 logs. Go to sawmill and drop those off. Now it should go back to 1 now. Now the train disappeared because I changed the line details, but I didn't even save it. Like it made the train disappear even though I hadn't hit save. Now where the hell is the train? The train was able to auto flip around to the last station. Wait a minute. Does it need to return to the Oh, it has to return to the depot between deliveries. Oh. So it wasn't able to get back to the depot. Okay. So it has to return here for maintenance or something. What a mess. So train 1. Let me make sure it returns to depot. Wait a minute. Only 2 of these trucks are assigned to the fruit line. But, alright, we'll deal with the trucks later. One thing at a time. Let's get the train working. So if we look at the train... We've got Train Depot 1, which is here. And we've got the logs line. So we're transporting logs. We want to load and unload 1,000. Okay. So go to the logging camp, drop it off at the sawmill, return to the depot. Go. Trees are pretty though. Those are that's beautiful. That looks gorgeous. That's pretty. That's good. Trees are on point. One vehicle. We have one vehicle in the train depot. But how the hell do I... Oh, now it's winter. It's been like years are passing by as I try to figure this out. Alright, we'll take a look at winter now. Alright, so they've nailed the world. Snow accumulating on the buildings. Alright, that's good. Oh, and there's even vehicle tracks. Oh, that... Okay. Alright, they nailed that. That's really good. That's very good. Tracks coming out of the warehouse, going down to like the gate. Yeah, okay, that's very good. Let's take a look at the town. Ooh. Oh, and snow in the middle. Okay. Alright, so they absolutely nailed, like, the winter effects of the game. Outstanding. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the train. Okay, it says here, assigned to line, and then it's not assigned to a line. But if I look at the lines... logs, railroad, logs. Vehicles on Route 0, select vehicle I can't. It's really hard to see what's assigned to a line and how to reassign it. Train 1, storage. Try to delete the line or recreate it. Yeah, but I shouldn't have to like, what if we had multiple trains here with multiple cargo on the same line? Like, it... There's no way to manage the trains. Like, I want to be able to look at a train, click on it, and then assign the train to a line. And I can't do that through the depot or the line tool. But what is cool though is that we can change what they do per season, which is really neat because then you can have a train haul a certain amount of stuff in the spring and then even more like during the fall if it's like a harvest or something. All right, well, let's delete this and see what happens. So let's go to go to logging camp, go to sawmill. Done. Train go. There's no line here. Train 1, type rails. There's what the vehicle's name is, and then there's no line. I can't assign a line. Zone visibility, underground visibility, storage overload. Click line box. Well, that's to create a new line. It worked one time. Didn't know that it had to go back to the depot. When I reset the line, it like teleported the train somewhere. I assume it teleported it back to the depot, and now it won't come out. How do we delete a line? I don't even think there's a way to delete a line. Maybe we're supposed to add the depot to the line, but you'd think that would be automatic. Like, go to location A, B, and then go back to your start. Then A, B, start. Because how's the road line set up? Let's check out the road line. Yeah, that's the same thing. It goes to the farm and picks up 1,000 fruit, and then goes to the grocery store. And then on its way back, trucks will stop here at the depot. Well, that's cool. You can see little people's cars driving around. That's cool. There's an X to delete the line. Let's see. Well, there's ways to delete stops, but I don't know about the line. Okay, we could delete from there. What the hell's this? What's that symbol? Train Depot 1, okay. I can't believe it. I can't, like, if we had 6 trains in here doing 6 different things, I wouldn't be able to tell which train was on which line. Or to reassign them. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's delete the line. We're going to make a new line. We're going to select Depot 1. All vehicle types are allowed there. We want it to go to the sawmill, or the logging camp, then to the sawmill. The logging camp, we wanted to pick up logs and then unload logs. So load at logging camp 1, unload at sawmill 1. Save. Okay, let's see if anything happens. Well, I don't see anything here. No path to train depot 1. The train's actually in the depot, so that doesn't make sense. This is just telling us that we need to add more trains to the line, otherwise they can't transport stuff. Yeah, these alerts are dumb. They want... Basically, they're saying, hey, man, you need trains to transport these goods on the railroad. Okay, cool. Deploy the train from the depot. We can't. Also, there's a competitor mode in this game, too, which is something that Transport Fever doesn't really have. And there's also multiplayer here, too. That'll be interesting. Let's sell our train. I'm gonna buy it again. Now I'm just mad, and I want to see how it works. Okay, train 2 has arrived, right? Is it in there? Vehicles 1. Alright, there's a vehicle in there. It's assigned to line 3, which is this one, which is about logs. Ah, I think the game crashed. Oh my god. I'm gonna start this again without the damn tutorial. Also, I'm going to give myself a high budget as litigation compensation for lack of any sort of damn guidance for the actual building systems. Okay. We're going to do this all over again, but I'm going to do it. I'm doing it my way, damn it. Yeah, I'm giving myself extra money to make up for the lack of tools to actually do anything sensible. Which also, this makes me wonder, for the train lines, if we're going to have, like, you know, signals to be able to control one way. Like, all these different things that trains use, I'm not even seeing there. Also, we're deleting this road as trash. Sorry, local government, I'm in charge now. You've been invaded. Deal with it, Smiley. I cannot believe that we can't flatten land. And I don't even see like a upgrade road button. Okay. Actually, before we even go through that heartache, let's immediately start with this again. And do trains. Oh, I can't even do it. Because we're locked behind, like, the tutorial thing. Okay. Am I going to build some fields in the mountains? Swiss mangoes? Oh yeah, sure, let's build it right up here. No problem, we got a lot of horsepower, we can get up there. Building has what now? Oh, it's colliding with the farm footprint. I hope this game has different biomes too, like deserts and tropical locations. Like right now it feels like we're in, I don't know, Germany, France, Switzerland, Austria, that kind of thing. Okay, now we gotta build a grocery store. I'm just starting fresh to get out all the bad vibes from that previous run. It wasn't bad, but it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad. It was cursed. The buildings, yes. The buildings do look nice. The world looks nice, too. Okay, set up a production line for fruit. Set up a truck line. Oh, this was weird. All right, so they want you to buy... like a specific thing where it asks for 6 trucks. I think it wanted me to change the time to 2. I'm just going to do that. Then we got to make a line. Okay, so here's our line. Right here. So from the road depot to the farm to the grocery store, pick up fruit and deliver. Done. This should be that simple. The game pops up with the whole "you did it" thing. Okay, now we're back where we were before the curse. I guess I could have loaded that previous one, but I don't care. The curse. All right, let's get over it. Okay. Last time we had to build some crazy stuff. So first of all, what I want to do... How much money do we have? 46 million? Not enough. First, we're going to build a logging camp down here. I'm going to build the railroad a lot longer. Then we're going to build a sawmill up meow. Actually, I'm going to put the train depot down first. We can now officially state there will be no multiplayer co-op, no playing against AI in the early access release. Oh, okay, so there will be later. Well, that's good. Fine with that, so long as it comes eventually. Now, wait a minute. If this train line is going to come from this direction... I want to try to make this as straight as possible. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Gonna have to come along the road. So let's do this. We'll build a tunnel. And I'm not building another bridge across that highway. That was an absolute stun lock. But now we know how it's done, right? Like... The best way in this game to build a bridge across the highway is don't. Don't build a bridge. Okay, now we need the train depot. Yeah, I hate how tunnels in these games are the best bridge. Like, that really is. You know how they have the Tunnel of Love? It's a tunnel of lies. Yeah, actually, I'm going to build this up here, and then I'm going to allow for room just in case I somehow build a train bridge or something on this side. So let's start on the top track. Alright, I've learned to trust the game a little bit when it comes to building these rail lines. Like, it actually can build a decent rail line. But my question is just like, are we just going to get these double rails everywhere and that's it? Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. That costs $80,000 to build that. But if I hold shift, $20,000 and it makes a tunnel. How the hell is a tunnel less expensive than just building on flat land? Hold on.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I know. It looks nice. Oh, that's a nice tunnel. But now also I wonder, like, in order to appease logic, we should make roads to all these buildings because, you know, how are people who work here going to get to work? Again, I default to this.
What you just said.
Okay. Forget it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, now we need to build a mom and pop hardware shop. I find that so funny, though, how they tell you to build a... They want you to build a train depot and all this other stuff. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Now I suddenly have the feeling that they're going to make me build a... Wait, what's the problem? Oh, no recipe. That's fine. Anyway, I'm thinking that they're going to make me produce materials for the food processing plant. Like, we're going to make crates or something like that for the food processor. But then what the hell was the point of building the hardware store in the town? Yeah, some things are locked by the tutorial. There's another, like, there's a second level or tutorial level. All right, let's build this factory then. Another new factory unlocked. And I think we'll build that along this main road here. But where? Here. Okay, I'm going to build that there. That's kind of cool because we could probably connect it over there too. Transport and sell 3 specific goods. Okay, that looks fine. What the hell does this... Oh, it's not being operational yet. Okay, there we go. Okay. Food processing plant. What do we want? Wheat products. Packaged fruit. I knew it, damn it. I knew it. So what the hell was the point of that? So now we need to deliver fruit to the food processing plant, and we need to deliver carton, which I assume is... Well, it looks like it's a cardboard box, but I'm assuming it's a crate made of wood at the sawmill. Then what the hell was the point of the hardware store? Now, wait a minute. Transport and sell 3 specific goods. Fruit. And carton. Get combined into packaged food. That's 1. What the hell other 2 things can we sell? Oh. Transport and sell 250 packaged fruit, vegetables, or wheat products in... Wait, it says or. Transport and sell 3 specific goods. Okay, that's misleading. So what we're supposed to do is transport 250 of any one of the 3 goods. Okay. My God. Alright, let me buy a train. Wait, no. Yeah, this game is the Mist. No, this is Riven. Well, this is Riven blindfolded first try. Like, give somebody a copy of Riven, put a blindfold on them, and then tell them they're playing Industry Giants 4. Oh, dude, I got it. Oh, there's Gen. Oh, dude, I shot him. Got the super ultra mega secret ending. God. Offensively unoffensive. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. This tutorial is more confusing than I think if you let a kid just play the damn game. All right. So let's make those. Well, first we got to make a logging camp, and then we got to make production buildings within the logging camp. That's a hoot. But I guess City Skylines does that. So all right, I'll give this one to you. Yeah, this music is from SimCity 4. Otherwise, this game doesn't have any yet. Okay. So now I would like to make cartons then. Oh wait, I gotta do that at the sawmill. So this only produces wood. So if the only thing this thing can do at the logging camp is create logs, then just by God, for the love of all things holy, please just let it do that by default. Okay, let's create a line from the train depot. Stop here. Go from the sawmill, or the logging camp to the sawmill with logs. You see lots of micromanaging. I wouldn't even call it micro. It's like... just unnecessary. Bloat managing. Okay, so now I got to buy a train. So I'm buying the 4-wagon EMD GP7. Give me it like next day. What the Okay, oh that's right, we gotta wait for like real time to pass. Did we get it? Okay, we got the train now. Oh, that's right. The train needs to come back to the depot. But it should be able to, right? Because it'll leave the depot, and it'll go 1, 2, depot. Then 1, 2, depot. Okay, then I gotta set it... Oh, maybe I gotta set... Oh, maybe... The trains won't work unless a production is set. But the other... Okay, this should be alright. Train is not leaving the station. What's the problem here? Logging Camp 1 production cannot start during batch. What? Okay, I think this is how many days are per season. So each of these little squares are a day. And right now it's almost like filling up. But I don't know how much wood is sitting there. Is the train going to leave and pick it up later? Hey, Hype Train emote. Thank you guys for the support. Chad is very kind. Thank you. Sawmill upgrade status inactive. What does that mean? The hell, I got the train to come out of there once. I have no idea what it did. Let's see the line. I mean, it looks like it can go. Vehicles on Route 0. Like vehicle, there's no vehicle there. Train 1. How the hell do you assign a train to a line? Maybe it'll start next month during like the change of the day. The trucks are just working automatically. I didn't have to do anything special with them. All of this just works.
All of this just works.
Trucks are coming down to the farm, getting loaded up, and heading over to the grocery store. Actually, they're not hauling anything yet either. But they can only make... It takes time to make things. So they can't transport it without anything there. Yeah, the trucks are being managed by Tucker Hat. That's why they work, damn it. Tucker Hat's trucks run on time. Like, I don't see any way to, like, confirm if a vehicle is on the line, which is very confusing. If you have a big old truck depot with, like, 10 different things being transported, how the hell are you going to know how many trucks you got on each line? Or if you need to buy more. You know? Like, I guess the alerts will tell you, oh, line 7 sucks. But it's like, what does that mean? I love this. The game tells you that you need to fix something, and then you do it. And then it's like, oh, production line, production cannot start during batch. It's like, what batch? You got nothing there. It's like saying, okay, if I'm making a batch of cookies, and I put those cookies in the oven, and someone wants to make a frozen pizza, it's like, you can't, I just put the cookies in. You gotta wait. Like, there's not enough room in the oven, or they run at completely different temperatures or whatever. That makes sense. But when the pizza's in the fridge, the oven's not on, and everybody's napping in the living room. Oh, dude, can't do that, dude. Cannot start during batch. There's nothing going on. Is there any layers that'll tell us what's going on? Okay, this shows us shops. Okay, this is good. People are actually going to the stores. Where the hell are they getting products from here? People are going to the hardware store. What the hell are they buying? I'm not supplying it with a damn thing. They want wood shavings. On the depot, can you select from the pop-down that says Train Depot Line 1? On the depot, can you select on the drop-down? Vehicle 0. Bro, you can't even tell that I've, like, it... I can't even tell there's that I own a train. Is it underground? Like, did it leave and I just can't see it now? Ruben, thank you very much for the 27 months. I mean, this game is very much ultra mega handhold on the trucks. And the moment you get to trains, it's like, yeah, you'll figure it out, kid. Good luck. Like, well, hell, I guess I was supposed to know from the trucks that the trains also return to the depot. Which means that if we eventually get to planes, which we can, that means that when you set up a plane route, you're going to have a plane go from A to B or to C or whatever. Or maybe between each destination, the plane has to stop and go for maintenance between each flight. Because as we all know, once a plane lands, it's out of commission. Can't go anywhere again, dude. You got to have a full, got to take it all apart. Gotta break it all down, clean every individual part, kiss it and bless it with the Pope, and then put it back together. It's like your car, you know. The moment you get home, you just elbow through the driver's side and just throw a Molotov into it. It can't be used again. The vehicle must be destroyed, totaled, and completely reconstructed. There's no possible way to pilot an automobile more than once. It's just impossible, dude. It's impossible. Okay, I'm going to save here. I have no idea what the hell to do with this train. I'm sure someone will angrily explain that patiently in the comment section after the stream. Rather than helping now, knowing YouTube. Well, let's go to the other scenario. See what the hell this teaches us. Two rival cities close to each other. Which one will grow? Which one will thrive? It's your choice, or can you manage to make them grow together over time? Milestones. Company value. Reach a certain company value. Quarterly earnings. Earn a minimum quarter amount of money within 1 quarter. Sell 3 specific goods. Sell enough packaged fruit, packaged vegetables, or wheat. The or, damn it, that changes the whole goal. Anyway. Earn 20 million. Have that ain't happening. Company value of $1 billion. Victoria. See? Oh, Queensland. Oh, are we in? Oh, apparently this is Australia. All right. Yeah, there you go. Melbourne is over there. Sydney. Yeah, this is a 1-to-1 recreation of Australia. Mount Olympus. Or Uluru. Oh, there's a port here. That's sweet. Hobart. Out. There's now back steakhouse over here in the woods. Okay, this seems a little less restrictive. All right. So let's start simple, right? No, let's not. Oh, this is nice, though. Hold on a second. Okay, this is good. This is what I wanted to see. Coal mine, copper mine, foundry, furniture works. Okay, iron mine, livestock farm, logging camps, oil wells. All right, paper mills. Now, can we build those anywhere the hell we want? Oh, okay. So that resource is only here within the zone. So you can build it anywhere you want within that zone. Okay, that makes sense. But then, what uses the oil? We have an oil well, but what uses that? Is there like a plastic factory? Okay. Oh, probably the chemical factory. See, how the hell are you supposed to know? How would you know? I'm just guessing too. Okay, chat, let's start simple, okay? Let's see if we can at least... Oh, paper mill, nice. Let's see if we can at least master logs, okay? Or wait, what about coal? No, coal probably has to be transported to a actual factory of ours. Like, we probably have to transport coal and copper together. Or iron to make iron. Okay, we're starting with the logging camp. We are going to log, chat. So we're going to build it up here where it's kind of flat. Ooh, okay. We can actually adjust the height of a building. That's nice. So F and R to do that. Oh, that's cool. What is this? Little barn? Okay. Alright, chat. Let's see if we can make this work. We're going trains only. The first scenario is very much just like hand-holding, trying to teach you how to play. Scenario 2 is like rival cities, so that's... Where are the cities? We got Melbourne. Oh, that's pretty. So the other one must be Sydney. Yep. Okay, we'll put those 3 buildings there, then we're just going to make logs. I love that. The first alert you get is that, like, not enough modules built. Like, I can only build 3. Oh, I guess they're not built. Now they're built. Okay. All right, now let's build a... some sort of a sawmill. Then maybe a furniture factory. Then we can sell some chairs and tell everybody a helmet's not a chair. These are chairs. Need a sawmill. Is there a way to filter? Oh, by good. All right. Okay. It really doesn't seem like that long of a distance between these, but maybe it's more about volume. I wish this had terraforming. Okay, train depot. Okay. All right, let's build that sawmill. Train depot connection. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, why does everything have to be cliffside, man? If we could just get some nice terraforming in to make a beautiful little slope, we could connect these two. I don't know if I'm mad or furious. Maybe I'm just hurt. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, so all we're trying to do is to get a train to leave this little depot, go pick up some logs, and bring them back. Or rather, bring itself back and do it again. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's set up a train line. So from Train Depot 1, we want this train to come here to the logging camp, pick up logs, and then bring those logs to here. To the sawmill. Please pick up all the logs you can and drop off all the logs you can. Yeah, this is a playtest. Okay, time has unpaused. I may need to select a recipe here. We're gonna make wooden planks. Let's see what the problems are. No trains. Sign a vehicle contract. Okay, let's do that. We'll follow the instructions of the alerts. Done. Not enough vehicles in the depot. Line throughput is limited. Production line. Production cannot start batch. A matzah. Not enough vehicles available in depot. So what, it won't, will it not deploy unless I have like 15 trains or something? I feel like if I... Alright, let's do what we did with the trucks before. We bought 6, right? This is not going to work. There should be 6 trains on this line. I'm going to buy 2. We'll have 3. We'll have 3 in total. Okay, so they're all assigned to Train Depot 1. They apparently are assigned to no line. Production line. Production cannot start during batch. From who? Sawmill 1. So maybe when this red square fills up completely, then it'll trigger the trains to go get stuff? Yeah, I want smoothing tools so we don't end up with cliffs like this. The ground looks like it looks really good though. Like the map and stuff looks nice. Now we're not producing anything. Well, I think first and foremost, I can't tell how many logs we've made here at the logging camp. Like, sure, there's some logs sitting there, but is that an animation? It's just supposed to look nice. We had a train come out and go pick up stuff before, and then it got to a place and then stopped, and I didn't realize that there needs to be a loop back to the deal. Oh my god, it did it. Okay, so I think it's because that red square got cleared up like I said. And that has something to do with them not ordering from the logging mill. So because the sawmill was busy doing nothing, it's like you have to put in your order on August 1st. If you wait too long, now you gotta wait until September 1st. Ridiculous. Okay. There are okay. Couple things. Number one, these are logs. And that's a boxcar. Number two, the size of a train can only and is locked to either 4 or 8 cars. Number three, that mint green color for that boxcar, I could never. I would rather die before I was ever caught being an engineer of that color of a train car. Could you believe that? They don't even show logs. It's just generic car 1. Now, this is a playtest. But I'm just saying, I don't like it. Now, where's train number 2? And how the hell many logs are here? Like, I don't know. Is it 14,900,000 or 1? I don't know. This says, oh, that's amount sent. So it should be 0 till we send stuff. Thanks, Emma, for the 100. We do have a train, yes. So maybe that's all that was missing from the previous scenario, was just being patient, but they don't. Oh my god, I could see through the map. I could see the tunnel. Matt said thank you very much for the 5 as well. Thank you guys for the support. We did it. Whatever we did it. But I just can't tell if anything's being made. And apparently, the trains that we have weren't enough, except it was like, oh, dude, you don't have enough trains, man. You're going to need a lot more trains. Bob, multiple trains. Dude, only one car of one of your trains is being used. Yeah, the Mint cars for Mint Mobile. Ryan Reynolds is in that train car, yeah. So now the train's going to cut right and go back to the depot. Tampa guy, thank you very much for the 36 months saying Railtown Detective Agency. You know, after I start Red Dead Redemption, we're going to unlock the Chinatown playthrough. It's going to be some number of members. I don't know. 5,000, something. We're going to do a big push. Everyone's going to have to become a member. We're going to have to get... We're calling in everyone. So I can get counseling afterwards. Therapy. So that's it? The train just left and that was it? So when the hell will it be back? When this square fills up again? Yeah, I did it, yeah. The most important thing to understand in this game is probably going to be the trains because they make so much money. You'll be able to make a ton of money if you set it all up right. And Maurice, thank you very much for the 5 bomb. Getting started, I see. Yeah, SimCity 4 music in the background, yeah. Because this game doesn't have music at the moment. So, I thought we made more logs because this square cleared. Oh, see, now it's filling up again. So what the hell? What's here? There's no train is coming to pick up nothing. And apparently there's no alerts at the top of the screen, so we couldn't be... There's no alerts. I couldn't be doing any business better. It's the perfect business. It's working all according to plan. Oh, is this how much is there? Amount. Okay. So I have to click on the building and then go to storage to see that there's 575 wood there. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is actually cool. That's cool. Fresh, stale, spoiled, whole, cracked, or broken. So there could be a possible loss in quality for whatever reason if you let it sit for too long. Are you effing... Are you... Bruh. I just went to take a sip of my tea, and the game just crashed. Nothing happened. What, tried to deploy a train and just went down? Okay, clearly something is amiss here. We're going back in. I need to figure out these trains. The game got mad because you're too good. Yeah, I think so. Or too bad. I mean, I really want this game to be good because, first of all, it's been around for a little while. It looks gorgeous, like the river here and all that. I hope we get detailed, handcrafted maps where we get scenarios where we have to work in historical areas of industry. You know, like building train, like historical train lines in regions that had like a lot of automotive. You know, whatever. Like, I don't know, build a train line around Detroit, or go to Germany and rebuild it after the war, or whatever. Just like supply towns so they can grow. Do good things. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Trucking is the way to go, I think. For everything but logs. Well, of course. Hell, I mean, you could probably do it with fruits and such, but... Well, alright. So, like, agriculture, that's only going to be a few times a year, but everything else you could pretty much make throughout the year. Like, trees, you can cut those down anytime. Iron, you can mine that 24/7. Oil, paper, all this stuff can be made 24/7. The fruits are the only thing that might be worth trucking, because they have a slower or lower output. And what about this port over here? Is this a sell point? What, like, what is this? Okay, the port... Oh, that's cool. The port actually has some train lines to it, but is this for importing or exporting or both? It says market, so I'm assuming we sell here. Oh, there's a road. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. How's the game for you so far? Well, it looks beautiful. And I need more time with it to figure out the trains and stuff. And I don't think I'm... I think there's some things that need to be more clear. Nature reserve, what does that mean? Can't build anything there? What is this? Bauxite. What, we can make aluminum? How? I didn't even see a mine for that. Oh, maybe it gets discovered later. Maybe things unlock in time? 'Cause I don't see... Quartz. Wait, quartz. But then where do we bring quartz? I don't see an industry for that at all. Oh! Okay, wait, this is cool. Okay, so we've got a logistics center in the game. Okay, that's neat. So this could be a way to act as a way to transfer things from one train to another or to vehicles. That's cool. You could bring in a bunch of fruits via a truck and then load them all onto a train. So if you had 2 or 3 farms, you could bring it here and then have the train bring it to like somewhere else further away. Some of these don't have a symbol yet, but there's... Let's take a look at them, though. See what they look like. So there's a chemical factory there. That looks cool. Actually, that looks really cool. There's your coal mine. That looks real. The buildings... Okay, the map, beautiful. The trees, gorgeous. The buildings, really cool. Train... Anything to do with trains is that Shrieking Man photo. You know that artwork? It's the Shrieking Man. Or whatever. Trucks are like... Yeah, okay. Are these mines the exact same? Hold on. They look pretty similar. Food processing. Hell. Yeah, I like how the industries are tied together too. You got to think ahead. That's true. So like if I was to build this food processing plant, I still need to do logs in order to make crates for them to be able to ship like... Well, then again, we could do a wheat farm and then just make bread and ship that out. I want to ship things out via the port. But also the purpose of this mission is to either grow Sydney or Melbourne. There's a foundry. That apparently can make aluminum as well. Pressworks, printing... Oh, that's interesting. Paper mill... And then Pressworks or Printing Works. What the hell's the difference? One is maybe books and one is newspaper? Did I get trains figured out? I thought I did, and then the game crashed. So I have no idea. I have no idea. It's like, you know, congratulations, you have failed. It's like, okay, okay. Tool factory. That'd be cool to make tools. But that's the end game thing. That's going to have to be like probably wood and iron. So we're going to have a wood and an iron thing going, which means also coal. Alright, well let's just ship out something cheap so we can just move on with our lives, shall we, chap? Let's just make a big old crazy farm. And then we'll make a big old crazy train line going to the big old crazy port. Okay? Oh no. Yo. I'm going to wait for the farm to get done, and then we can assign things to it. I think that's what you're going to want to do, though, is every start, you're probably going to want to build a quick farm and a grocery store just to start selling, like, fruit and vegetable directly to the town to make some money to then pay for future shenanigans, like vehicle purchases or something. Or maybe there's probably maintenance costs on vehicles, so we'll probably have to pay that. So instead of fruits, let's go with vegetables. Oh, yeah. Oh, so first we're placing the fields, and then we choose what grows there later. Right. Okay. Not based on, like, fertility or, you know, nitrogen content or whatever. Actually, let's build a road.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, I could actually connect. Oh, it's right here next to Sydney. Could put a grocery store there. I also wonder how we're paid in this game. Like, does it... I wonder if it's how many zones you go through. You get, like, an added bonus? I don't know. Maybe we'll have Sydney grow. And Melbourne, too. We'll have Melbourne grow. And we'll have Sydney grow as well. Sure. How about that? That looks nice. Wish I could put a gentler slope in. Wait. If I hold middle mouse button, what is it doing? It tries to do something. Or maybe it just disappears because I'm rotating the camera. Okay. Trying to see if there's other hidden controls. Sydney needs a bridge. Yeah, there's no, yeah. It does. Okay, let's place our fields. You know what I really do like, though, is how we're getting more city builders that do try to allow you to make more things for the cities. Like, you know, City Skylines having a little bit of the industrial stuff already baked into it for City Skylines 2, or the DLC for the industrial DLCs. I want more games to allow you to use the population to not just pay taxes to make, but to make goods that people want to buy, which also generates taxes too, but... You know, like Workers and Resources Soviet Republic is a perfect example of like building a city and then getting all those people who live in that city to particular things to make stuff. Like having a workforce and then getting them places is really cool. Like Anno does that a little bit too. No auto snap for fields unplayable. Yeah, it would be nice if there was some sort of a auto snap. Yeah, you know, it'd be nice to just click and drag. Boom. It just puts like 3 in a row and then you could just click next to it and 3 in a row. Or whatever. Okay, wait, we want to add production. We're adding... If I make wheat, can we just make bread? Oh, I probably have to send bread directly to or wheat to a food processor. Which actually could make bread, unless we have to... Yeah, and Zone 2 is cool as well, like with the whole having to make things in different islands. I can't believe a farm has to be that big just to have 5 fields. Can I build another field? I can add a production line and buy that for what, 375,000? It couldn't possibly add more farm fields, okay, without more money. Alright, well, let's put our truck depot down. And I should probably build... Like, leave that city alone. Like, don't put anything in there except for stores. That's my plan. And this is for mining and industry. We'll put it here. We'll put Tucker Hat's factory up here. Truck and Co. Okay, so let's build that truck depot. I guess we'll have Sydney grow first, and then we'll work on Melbourne. Does this game have oxen to plow the fields? You know, I haven't even seen tractors on the fields. But what is cool, though, is that people will drive on the roads. Like, the cities do have people driving around. So that's cool. But I would like to see people on the sidewalks and a little bit more life. But maybe that'll come in time when we get their populations up. Maybe they become more active based on our actions. The only thing now that I'd like to see in this game would be river traffic. I'd love to do something on the river. Like, river traffic would be amazing, because the boats look really cool in this game. And also planes, to see how they work. Okay, so let's make a new line. We're sending them from the farm. Oh, we got to make a grocery store in town. I don't think I need that many trucks, do we? I mean, we're literally next door. Both these towns got pretty lucky with the things being next to them. Oh, and there's... okay, that's cool. There's different sizes. And this is cool, too. So we could sell home decoration. Maybe that's like furniture. There's hardware, so maybe like wood and hammer and nails and stuff. Then there's a grocery store. And then clothing stores. There's fashion. So these would be the only things we could sell to these people. So the hardware store, that would take like tools. But if we were making something out of chemicals, where would we sell that? That must be part of a making of a container for something else. Like plastic jars for something at the grocery store? Well, let's start small. And we'll build our store right there. Okay, so now we just buy some trucks and rip and dip, brother. So let's set up our line. So we're going to go from the farm to the grocery store. Oh, maybe it has to be built first. Okay. So, on-packaged fruits. Good. All set up. And then we'll buy trucks. I'm going to start with... I'm going to just do 4. It's got to be the... yeah. So I wonder, like, what the purpose of buying a truck without a trailer would be, or buying a trailer without a truck would be. Because the trailers don't seem to be specific types. It just seems to be whatever... if your truck is hauling like a trailer frame, it will put whatever's needed on the top of it. So, like, for example, if you're hauling coal, it would probably have the open top hopper. Or if you're transporting food, then it'll go in the dry van. So, yeah. Well, this looks a little bit undercooked because this is a playtest. So this game is not yet complete. And not everything is here yet. And we're also playing a scenario that doesn't really... we're focusing on certain things. And we're also starting in 1950. So I would hope in the full game there would be a way to start in like 1980. Or to modify things where it's like boats only. Or other things like that. But just like with the Transport Fever, you can... this is a city builder in terms of you can grow these cities by supplying them with goods, and you can build things, in them. So like you build the roads around the city. This does make me want to go back to Transport Fever though and play some of those scenarios. Those Transport Fever scenarios were great. Even the first game had some pretty good ones. I think there was you could build the channel. I know in the second game you build the Gotthard Tunnel in Switzerland that connects to Italy. then I think there's some other stuff with connecting Geneva and Zurich together, maybe. Maybe. I also know there's something about World War II in there for that, but I really wish the folks from Transport Fever would just make more missions, more like they had like they hype up these updates for a year, and all they add is like a new map, which you could just make a map at any time by just hitting new map. They like handcrafted a map and then added a couple vehicles, and it's like, okay, Transport Fever 2 is cool, but like, bro. Okay, wait, now I forgot. Are we trucking? All right, we are trucking. So we got the trucks going out, brother. Yeah, I'd like to play Transport Fever again too. There's two problems with that though. It's either I want to play the short and sweet scenarios, which can take a whole day. So that's, you know, short and sweet. Or you could do like the whole make $1 billion scenario, where you just start in whatever year and just try to make $1 billion. I'd really like to go back to some of those scenarios, though. I remember there's the one where you're building a railroad in Iraq for the Sultan, and there's something to do with like making a really fancy train and building pretty routes and supplying them with like tea and things like that. Yeah, I remember the old Railroad Tycoon games. Those were good. Railroad Tycoon 3 was really great with some really cool fictional scenarios. Okay, so what are the problems now? No stop selected. Are you sure about that? Oh, it's because we got some other routes set up. Wait, what are the routes? Oh, okay, get rid of that one. Okay, not enough vehicles available in the depot. Line throughput limited. Production line, no recipe selected. What? I thought we selected unpackaged fruit. Okay. Okay, that should stop the problem. Well, we already made a company value of $99 million. Sid Meier's Railroads? I may have. So these are people driving from the city out to the farm. Okay, disappearing. Okay. Abducted by aliens. Sell enough packaged fruit, packaged vegetables, or wheat products. Okay, so we got to get up to packaged fruit. So we basically got to do what we learned at the beginning of the game, which was make the sawmill. But I feel like, do we have to build multiple sawmills? Because the game is like, oh, dude, you only have one train. That's not enough trains. You got to buy more trains. Then I did buy more trains, and then the game crashed. So I don't even know. Like, I feel like this game should have that management style where you could tell a train to go to a depot and wait till full. So you could just send 2 trains and just, like, have one there all the time. This also makes me want to play Sweet Transport again, too. Sweet Transport is a game that hasn't been around on the channel for a little while, but it's a good game. And reminds me of Anno as well, but yet a train game. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy. Alright, well there goes the truck. Now, is he gonna make... What I would like to see too is money popping up above the buildings. Like, are we making money? Wow. We got 2 trucks parked outside, and this is telling us not enough trucks, brother. Now wait, why is he parked there? You got nothing. Just get back on the road, pal. You guys are blocking traffic. What's he doing? Didn't we buy more trucks? Where are the other trucks? Okay, there they are. So they're kind of going in a loop, I guess. I wish there was one ways or ways to specifically lay out their route. I think we might be able to click on the ground and create waypoints, but it would be good for them to go, you know, clockwise. Leave the depot, go to the farm, go to the grocery store, and then go back to the depot. Maybe even I could make a road that way. It looks like we can't make city roads, though, like ones that have sidewalks and streetlights and other things like that. Are we making food? I guess we have to wait until this is full. So the production of agriculture farms is going to be low because you got to wait a long time for food to be made. But as logging camp, that's already, all that stuff is grown. So you just basically cut it down and collect it. Fascinating. And then we got trucks sitting here. What's the reason for that? Truck was unable to load on packaged fruit at agriculture farmer 1. Okay, it's because we don't have any. Maybe this truck will sit here until there's some available, then he'll go get it? Okay, that truck's actually loading. Wait, it looked like he loaded with fruit. But he's got no different trailer. I think this green bar has to fill up. Since you have the port market, can you buy wood there? Now that would be interesting. I think everything that we're supposed to make in the game, we have to actually make in the game. Yeah. If we needed coal, and that's interesting too, is that in Transport Fever, sometimes industries can already be on the map for you. So the coal, the logging camp, that will already all be there. So you just need to connect to them, but you can still buy and make industries. But here, we got to make everything. So we got to make all the buildings, all the industries, and then all the things to transport them. But there should be some sort of way to buy things that you need. Because if you just need to get a little bit of wood to make like packaged food or something like that to deliver to the town, then you have to do a whole logging camp thing. That means you got to buy a train, buy 2 different buildings, then buy the train depot. I don't know what we can do now. Like the trucks are kind of like stuck. And there's no... Can I get this guy to go back? Alright, return that guy to the depot. So I've got to manually tell all these trucks to return to depot. If you have to do that, that could be annoying. Like up here, there's global events. So imagine if there was a drought that cut the production of fruits. So then your trucks you'd have to do that every time because the trucks don't know what to do if they can't drop anything off. And that's weird because when they get here, if they don't have any fruits, they still like leave they're like, oh, there's no fruits here? Okay, I'll just go to the next thing. But then they stun lock at here where they're supposed to be delivering. Wait, this thing's selling unpackaged vegetables? Can I tell it to sell fruits? Wait. This says on packaged vegetables 0 out of 374. Wait, is fruits not in demand at Sydney? Like, how the hell do I know? Oh my god. So at Sydney, they want textile clothes, on-packaged vegetables, and wood shavings. That's the thing they told us from the beginning. Both Melbourne and Sydney both want on-packaged vegetables, but we can't grow those. Can we? Oh, wait, can you, wait, you can split seasons? Didn't know that. But how the hell do I switch crops? Oh my god, there was vegetables there. I wanted to sell something unpackaged, but I figured they would just accept fruits. Okay, so now that change is accepted. Okay, so absolutely, positively, definitely need to check a city before you sell. Or send it to the port, because it looks like the port buys everything. The port probably buys for a lower price. That might be the debuff of the port. Which is okay, because if you're trying to get a town to buy something while you're let's say you wanted to make something out of petrochemicals, you can go build the petrochemical plant and connect all those things up, and then just build a train line to the port just to sell things, and then when the town finally accepts it, then you start selling locally, and then excess start shipping out. That's so fun. Okay, so the trucks are still trying to sell fruit. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, so a couple lessons here. Definitely pay attention to the cities. Definitely start with a farm and a little grocery store, no matter what map it is, at least in the playtest. And then I don't know what to tell you about logging, because it crashed on me and it doesn't like me. But I would assume that we need to bring logs to the sawmill and then materials from the sawmill to the farm to make the next tier 2 stuff. So look, at least the second map seems to provide a lot more. The first tutorial one is that first map is a little scrunched. Got that big like bay in the middle. What does this look like? SimCity 4 though, doesn't it? Kind of. I'm getting SimCity 4 vibes here. Hey, thank you very much for all the subscriptions, guys. Thank you very much for subbing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for becoming members. All right, we're going to have to play more of Industry Giant 4. The trains are a little weird. This is probably the weirdest thing of the game, and I'm still going to have to figure the hell out on that one. And I want more information so I can find out where bottlenecks are and what's not working. But overall, it looks great. Factories look outstanding. The maps look outstanding. The water looks great. Everything, like on this background screen, looks outstanding. Really, really good. Really, really good. But gameplay? I don't know. It's hard to tell with these, like, kind of forced tutorial maps and shenanigans. So we'll have to play this again in the future. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. I'll be back in just a little while with some more Manor Lords. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll be back in just a bit. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll come on back with more Industry Giants 4 and Out of Ore and Construction Simulator and many other games soon. So thank you for dropping by. See you in a bit.